Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 7. So last time we tried to stop Dr. Wily from stealing Gutsman from the Robot Museum, but didn't succeed. But we did get some more items, some stuff we needed to pick up that we couldn't get in earlier stages. And now we can move on to the next set of 8 Robot Masters, starting with Turbo Man. Which I always like Turbo Man because he's a transformer. He's a transforming robot master, which is awesome. You all know how much I love Transformers. So of course I'd like Turbo Man. And this first section is kind of a race against time. You have to defeat this guy before you get all the way to the edge, or he's gonna run into you. He's not gonna kill you, but you know, you'll take a lot of damage if you don't. Oh, and of course I run into every other enemy I meet. These guys are invincible unless they're in the air, and you can see their eyes. But as you can see, this stage definitely has quite the tire motif. These tires that are moving along the top of the screen, if you touch them, they're gonna bounce you in whatever direction you touch them from. So like if I hit them from the right, they're gonna bounce me to the right of the screen. Oh gosh, like that. And that will almost always get you killed. There you want to jump over that stack of tires, because if you go down the middle of it, it's a pit that it's not a death pit. It drops you into an area where you have to fight another one of those guys with the bulldozer, spike bulldozer things. And then once you defeat it, it sends you pretty much all the way back to the beginning of the stage. So avoid that. Anyway, use the super adapter here. Makes that jump much easier. It's much more difficult without it. But fortunately, we have the super adapter, so it's not so bad. Now, once we get to this screen, make sure you have the super adapter equipped, because we're going to need it to get over here. And we didn't just come over here for that life energy, although it's much appreciated. You want to use Rush Search here. And we haven't used Rush Search yet, so we get to check it out. Rush will sniff around, he'll bark, and he'll dig if he senses something. And he'll pull out whatever it is, and in this instance, it's a Rocket Punch adapter. So what that does is this is the aforementioned upgrade for the super adapter. It increases the length of your Rocket Punch, but on top of that, it also turns it into kind of a homing attack, which is awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong with a homing attack. But before we move on, drop down from the ladder right here and into this hidden section, and we're gonna meet Proto Man again. That whistle, we all know what that means. Mega Man, have you collected the R, U, S, and H circuit plates? Doesn't it look like I've collected them? Cool! But remember, the Super Mega Man armor is too bulky to allow you to slide. I already told everybody about that, Proto Man. Thanks. Good luck, Mega Man. I'll see you later, if you survive. So, it's important to visit Proto Man in both Cloud Man and Turbo Man's stages. It'll be important for something later on. And you know, while we're here, I wanted to kind of try Rush Search out a little bit, just to show you what happens if there's something that's not a hidden item. He'll dig for stuff. Oh my gosh, really? I wasn't expecting that. Well, that's a bolt that was worth 100. I was not honest, I swear to goodness, I really wasn't expecting that. I didn't go out of my way to look up where those bolts were. I just wanted to show what Rush does. And he'll pull up little power-ups. Sometimes he'll pull up garbage. Let's see if he'll pull up some garbage. That's really what I want to see him do. I don't care about all these little bits and pieces that you find. I want to see some garbage. He found something. An E-tank? Dude, really? Well, you're not giving me what I want, but you're giving me a lot of awesome stuff. I'll give you that. There you go. There's some garbage. Yeah, it's an old sardine can or something. Old can of tuna. I don't even know. But yeah, so a lot of times he'll pick up useful items, and I'd totally forgotten he could get you E-tanks. This area is a pain in the butt, but not as much though as this area. You might recognize this. Yes, they are. Oh crap, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Okay, good. They're instant death fire lasers, just like in Quickman stage. So they brought that back, but I made it through unscathed. And now we gotta fight a truck. It's Optimus Prime. No, it's not Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime didn't have a face on the front of his truck cab. And he was a lot cooler. Yeah. But yeah, he basically spits out these weird looking rockets from his mouth, and you gotta kind of either you can shoot them or you can jump over them. I'd say it's better to shoot or better to jump over them. It's because a lot of time there's like 2 or 3 right in a row, and I'm not gonna get those bolts because it took too long to die. And his license plate says CC. I don't know what that means. I'm sure there's some kind of meaning behind it, but I don't know what it is. I'm sure if you go on like the Mega Man wiki, it'll tell you all the trivia about it. Ah, I knew I wasn't gonna beat you in time, was I? Let's make sure I have enough lives. Yes, yes, I'm gonna take a death so I can refill my hit points. And we can see a little bit of what Turbo Man's about. That's the Scorch Wheel. If it hits you, you'll be engulfed in fire, and it'll do a lot of damage. He'll try pulling you in. I'm not entirely sure how he does that, but it's a thing. And then he'll transform into that car version and drive around the room. Now we don't actually have his weakness, but the super adapter will help out immensely here. The only thing is you want to switch out of that when he's doing his like I messed up. When he's doing his that. Because if you're not sliding, you won't have enough enough momentum to get past. I jumped too soon. Jeez, that thing is so hard to avoid, and I'm already dying. Oh crap! Well, first, before I switch to something, let's E-tank it up. Now, I don't have his weakness, obviously, otherwise I'd be using it against him. But forget it. I try to take him on first. Oh good, I managed to avoid it that time. Whoa crap! Why didn't you slide there? You were on the floor and I pressed down and jump. Oh crap. And I like how when we were on the pause screen, his little tire screeching still happened. Dang it! Oh my gosh, really? Okay, well, this is going swimmingly. This is going quite well. What do you think? Whoops. Moved a little too quickly there. As you can see, the fully charged Mega Buster shot can sometimes stun him, which is a good thing. We want to stun him. Oh good, I managed to jump over him that time. Not that time though. Oh, still too early. I'm still getting that timing down. Oh man! Okay. I've got to pay more attention to my health. Why did I want to go after Turbo Man again? Someone remind me. Oh yeah, because I need his weapon to make it so I don't have to backtrack as much. But at this point, it just kind of doesn't seem worth it. It's the Let's Play curse, I guess. I've never had quite so much trouble with Turbo Man before. Here we go. Right. Okay, now E-Tank time. There we go. And that should be good enough. Dang it. Oh my goodness, really? That was a fully charged shot too. There we go. Jerk. Hate you, Turbo Man. But he's done. Finally. Normally, if I didn't want to avoid as much backtracking as possible, I wouldn't bother taking on Turbo Man first. I'd go after Slash Man, but whatever. The Scorch Wheel launches a flaming wheel, right? Yes, and the wheel may also burn the things it touches. Burn all the things. Burn it all with fire. You get the Scorch Wheel. Which is actually kind of an awkward weapon to use, but I don't know. It's not my favorite weapon to use, but it does have its uses, and we are going to see it later on. But that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play Mega Man 7. I almost said Mega Man 9 there for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. I'll see you for the next one.